Hello, everybody. Welcome to the community development portion of the meeting tonight, July 26, 2020. 2021, I'm sorry, lost a year. I'm going back in time. Anyway, 4 items on the agenda for the community development meeting. First item is the approval of the regular CD meeting minutes on June 28, 2021. Can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Mr. Sarah, seconded by Mrs. Mitchell.
Question.
Question on the motion. All in favor of the motion, please use the voting sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Item 2 is the matter of a request for a conditional use permit for a child care and aftercare center located at 700 Gulf Road. This is the old Northwood School, and I believe Gwendolyn Gilmore is here. And if you want to speak, Mrs. Gilmore, please come up to the microphone. And Mrs. Gilmore, if you just repeat your name and address for the record.
My name is Gwendolyn Gilmore. I reside at 916 Rosewood Drive here in Elyria. My husband and I recently purchased the former Northwood Middle School, and we are looking to move our child care center, which is located in Lorain, Ohio, into that building for now, and also a church that we both co-pastor. We are also looking down the road to look at a charter school K through 5 for the children in the area. We are diligently seeking permits to get all that work done. We have about 160 children in our facility in Lorain, and we have already spoken to parents about transportation and getting them moved, so we hope that we are approved to follow through and get those parents settled so we can start off the school year.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Gilmore. Are there any questions from anyone on the panel? Any questions from anyone in the audience? Okay, seeing none, I will read the committee report. We have considered the matter of a request for a conditional use permit requested by Gwen Gilmore of RAPHA International Incorporated for a child care and aftercare center to be located at the old Northwood School at 700 Gulf Road. This is an ordinance authorizing the said conditional use permit for a child care and aftercare day center at this location. And this matter was approved by the Elyria Planning Commission on July 6, 2021. Could I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion is made by Mrs. Mitchell and seconded by Mr. Sarah.
Question.
Question on the motion. All those in the favor of the motion, please use the voting sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Thank you, Mrs. Gilmore. This will go in front of full council a week from tonight at 7 p.m. in council chambers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, item 3 is the matter of a request for rezoning of vacant property located at 115 Longfellow Street from a residential 2 household to rezone as a business general. This matter was passed by the Elyria Planning Commission on July 6 with no conditions. I understand Attorney Jeff Smith is in the audience and his client.
Good afternoon, or evening, I guess. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having us here. This was passed by Planning Commission. I'm here with my client that owns the business there. That's a little closer. Oh, a little closer. That's the lot there. It has the business there. I think that we were here in case there were businesses, or not businesses, but neighbors that wanted to ask us questions. And we're happy to answer any other questions that council has. But we think it would be a nice addition. There were some questions at the Planning Commission regarding particularly some trash that was behind the fence at the property. That's been cleaned up, and we're happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Are there any questions from anyone on the panel? Mrs. Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, through you to Attorney Smith. What are the plans for this building?
The plan right now would be some additional parking and the ability to move some cars with some freedom through the parking lot, basically to pave it, according to the city standards. And, really, if you've been there, to get some mobility through his lots that he has there.
Thank you.
Mr. Oswald?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You've been doing a good job on the place. It looks really nice, and that's appreciated in the city of Elyria. And I understand your reasoning for taking up some more space there in the back. That's good. You got some growth. The only concern, and I'm sure they sent out mailers to your neighbors, as far as, that back there. So you didn't have anybody that was against that when they sent out for the request for the zoning?
No.
Yeah. There was somebody that had some questions. There was some drainage issues a little on the southern part where, and actually the area that's not being requested rezoned. So there was some questions from neighbors. He's there. He's got cameras which will bring additional security to that area. It's I believe it's in line with some of the other growth along Cleveland Street. But there was somebody that did ask a question.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because like I said, it looks nice, and I get it as far as, except the residents that are in the area, so I get that. But, so good luck to you, whatever comes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Oswald. Are there any other questions or comments from anyone on the panel? Are there any questions or comments from anyone in the audience? Okay, seeing none, I'll read the committee report. We have considered the matter of a request for rezoning of vacant property located at 115 Longfellow Street. Was requested by the property owner of Elyria Budget Auto Sales. This is an ordinance authorizing the said rezoning request from a residential 2 household to business general. And the item was passed by the Elyria Planning Commission on July 6, 2021. Can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Sarah and seconded by Mrs. Mitchell.
Question.
Question on the motion. All in favor of the motion, please use the voting sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Thank you, gentlemen. Next Monday night, 7 p.m., final vote at Elyria City Council.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening, everyone.
You too. I'm sorry. Okay, item 4 is the matter of a request for a liquor license transfer submitted by the Elyria Sunoco Gas LLC to be transferred to Harlem Food Mart and VAP LLC, doing business as Harlem Food VAP Mart, located at 404 East Avenue in Elyria. According to the information that the council clerk's office had received, there were no issues with this, and I believe there were no problems whatsoever. So saying that, could I get a motion from someone on community development?
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Sarah, seconded by Mr. Jesse.
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Does the city?
That's right. Could the gentleman who made, Mr. Sarah, could you please be specific on the motion?
That the city does not request a hearing.
Second.
Okay, motion made by Mr. Sarah, seconded by Mr. Jesse, that the city does not request a hearing.
Call for the question.
Thank you. Question on the motion. All in favor of the motion, please use the voting sign aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Okay, no further business for community development. I'd ask Mr. Stewart to please call finance.
I'll call finance to order.
Ms. Law Director Deary, could you please give us?
Yes, through you, Mr. Chair, I would request that the joint committees would adjourn into executive session for purposes of discussing a real estate matter and also economic development matter. And I would ask that the clerks do a roll call vote for that purpose after the appropriate motion.
No, go right now.
At this time, I'd like to ask Mrs. Rosado to call to adjourn.
Wait, you gotta do the motion, gotta go in a roll call.
I'm sorry. Get a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Sarah, seconded by Mrs. Mitchell.
Question.
Question on the motion. All in favor, well, all in favor will be a roll call vote, starting now with just community development. No, with both committees.
Tom Callahan,
Aye.
Jack Sarah,
Aye.
Ken Oswald,
Aye.
Donna Mitchell,
Aye.
Mark Jesse,
Aye.
and now finance.
Now finance.
Is Jack Baird,
Aye.
Phil Tollett,
Aye.
Brenda Davis, Dick Stewart,
Aye.
all ayes.
Thank you. At this time, we need to clear the council chambers for the executive session.
Okay, all right.